Hey family, welcome back to my channel. It's Patricia. Happy Sunday. And as you can see by the title of today's video, we are talking about how your girl lost so much weight and what is really going on. So I'm not going to be like those people that are like, oh, this is how, if you want to know how I lost the weight, DM me and I'll let you know. And it's all this secret hocus pocus stuff. I am not doing that. I'm here to tell you exactly what I did. So the name of the program is called Optavia. And I'm not sure, a lot of people haven't really heard about it, but if you have heard about it, comment below. But it's a meal plan type of program. So basically, it teaches you, it's all about portion size. So with most diet programs, the basic fundamental thing is the less you eat, the less you're going to lose weight. This is a program you could do where you don't have to do any exercise. It's basically less calories going in and the weight comes off. It's like that simple. It's not a mystery. So you eat 6 times a day on this program, which for me is like, yay, because I love to eat. The food is pre-packaged, so there are bars, there's shakes, there's um mashed potatoes, there's different types of meals, but the whole thing is each meal only contains a small amount of calories, which is why you're supposed to eat every 2 to 3 hours to keep your body being fueled and, have the energy to do what it's supposed to do. So the things that you eat are called fuelings, and it's to fuel your body. So you have fuelings 5 times a day, and then your sixth meal is your dinner. Well, you can have it any time, but most people do it as a dinner, and that is a meat and then your vegetables. So everything is portioned out. You have to, weigh your meat and for your vegetables, of course, it can be, an unlimited amount of vegetables. But if you do the frozen things like I do, basically a basic frozen, like I eat a lot of riced cauliflower. That's like one of my mainstays. I happen to like rice cauliflower and it's super convenient. I can just grab one of those packets out of the frozen section, throw it in the microwave, and that's my vegetable. So everything is done at the same time. I've told you guys previously I work in the mortgage industry as my 9 to 5, and can be a very stressful job. It can turn into long hours at times. So I needed something that was super convenient for me, something where I could fix something really quick for dinner. If I'm working a 10, 12-hour day, at the end of that day, I don't want to cook a whole meal. So I want something I could throw in the microwave, 5 minutes, I'm done, dinner's done, I'm eating, and then I'm on the couch chilling out the rest of the day or the rest of the evening. So let me give you the whole background to this. So I started Optavia in July of 2020. I remember that specifically because my friends' kids were graduating high school and went to a cookout, and that was like the last supper meal. So ate like a pig at the cookout and was like, after this, I'm getting on the program. So it might have been like the Monday after that cookout, I started the program. So we've been on it since July 2020. I have lost around 50 pounds. I started off at 175-ish, and now I'm at 125-ish. So I weigh myself once a week. Weight fluctuates from week to week, so that's why I'm saying the ish. So I've lost roughly 50 pounds. My transformation was not one of those where I started the program and was dropping 4 and 5 pounds a week. That was not me. I was the person that was struggling to lose 2 pounds a week on this program, which is usually the average. I was struggling to hit 2 pounds a week. So I say that to say with any weight loss program, if you're doing the slow tortoise thing, do not get discouraged because in the end, it's going to all catch up and you're going to lose what you're supposed to lose. My progress was super slow. I never thought I would get to this point, but here we are. So if I can do it, you can do it too. I have notes, so I'm just looking at my notes to make sure I tell you guys everything. So I've gone from a size extra large down to a size small. Um, and let me just give you my quick history with weight loss. So, growing up, I was a fat kid. Got picked on in school, not a lot. I will say I was a cute fat kid. And I'm not saying that to be all like, oh, da da da, but it did help. I remember being called Fatty Patty. I remember the people who said it, but it was um that it was that handful of people and that was it. So it wasn't like a total every day I was dreading going to school being picked on. I didn't get picked on like that. And I think it was because I was a cute kid. I mean, it is what it is. But I do remember, the people that did say something. So by the time I got to by the time I graduated, because I went to a school that went from grades 1 through 8. So by the time I got to about seventh, eighth grade, it started coming off. Everybody said it was baby fat. So I was coming into my own then. So by the time I got through high school, fine, went to college, gained the college 15 as everybody or most people do, but was still fine because you're young. So the weight just distributes where it's going to go. You're still cool. So I was gaining weight, but it was still all in the right places. So I was good for the most part. Moved down here to Atlanta, Georgia. Moved down here, started eating like a pig, checking out all the restaurants, eating all the good southern food, and the weight just shot on up. So it was that slow creep of weight where you don't really see it happening until it's happened. And then you look in the mirror one day and was like, oh my God, is that me? Or even worse, you look at pictures and it's like, that is not me. Yep, it was me. So that kind of started, I started looking at myself in pictures and was just like, I don't like what I'm seeing. And now I'm getting older and it's like, okay, there are health problems that go along with you carrying too much weight, especially around the midsection. I don't want to be on medications and all this other stuff. So during the pandemic, I wasn't going anywhere. We all weren't going anywhere. So you didn't have that whole pressure of, let's go to happy hour, let's go to lunch, let's go to dinner, let's do all this stuff because we're trapped in the house. So I figured it was the perfect opportunity to just dive head first into this program because I didn't have nothing else to do anyway. So that was the number one reason why I did it, was for health reasons, because your girl's getting older and we don't want to be taking all these different medications and stuff. So number two was aesthetics. Who doesn't want to look good? And we deserve to look the best we can look. So, like I said, it's pandemic time. I'm stuck in the house. I'm taking care of me. I decided to pamper myself. And this was how I decided to do it, to just take care of my health and I'm going to look good on the back end. So it's a win-win. Okay, how much does it cost? It's not cheap. I'm just going to put it out there right now. It is not cheap. The program I am on costs around 300 and something a month. I said it, 300 and some dollars a month. But once you break it down, when you really start breaking it down into every day, it's really not as expensive as you think it is, because you start chopping that 300 and some dollars into 30 days and you're eating 6 times a day. If you're eating anything 6 times a day, it adds up quick. So it's not as expensive as you think it is. And like I said, I was trapped in the house, didn't have nowhere to go, nothing to do anyway. So the money was there. So yeah. What do I eat? Okay, so I'm a shake girl. I've always been a shake girl. I love a shake. I don't care whose shake it is, Weight Watchers, whoever. I love a shake. So I do shakes. Um, they have candy bars and they're super convenient on the go. if you have somewhere to go and you know it's time for you to eat, you can just grab that candy bar, pop it in your mouth, we're done. They have chips, all the little snackish foods, but I eat those. So I have shakes, I have chips, I have the bars. They have like these chocolate cupcakes um that are really super good. Love those. So there's little things, there's like a home menu of items that you can choose from, and then you just pick the items that you like and just try them out, and if it's something you don't like, then on next month's box you get to do it all over again and just don't choose that and pick something else. So um and then for my meal, because I do my lean and green is what it's called, where you do your lean meat and then whatever you're going to choose for your green. That is where I use that for my dinner meal. So I measure my food. I have a little tiny scale. I should have brought it with me, but it's a little food scale. And depending on how lean the meat is, depends on how many ounces you can have, like 7 ounces, 5 ounces. And then your vegetable, like I said, I love those little rice cauliflower things. They are just the perfect size. I can throw it in the microwave, 4 minutes, I'm done, and I'm eating my food. And I'm one of those people, I can eat the same thing like 3 or 4 days in a row. So if I cook a lot of my meat, I'll eat off that meat for 3 days and just keep it pushing because I'm lazy and I'm just lazy. So my husband already knows how to cook, he's known how to cook forever. So he'll eat his stuff. I eat my stuff. My son eats whatever he wants to eat. So it hasn't really been a problem with my family thinking, why aren't you cooking anything? They don't care because they're doing their own thing, which makes it super easy for me. So I thank God for that every day. So that really gave me the chance to just concentrate on me and my body and do what your girl needed to do. So I'm finally at a point now where I'm thinking about transitioning off of the program, and I think I'm going to do, there is a transition program that you can do to kind of wean yourself back into eating normal stuff. Right now I'm still, I want to get off, but then it's the holidays. So for me it's just easier to just do the program through the holidays because I'm at a point now where I can cheat and kind of eat stuff that I want to eat, nibble here, drink this, do that, and still come home after I'm out doing whatever and go back to eating my plan. And then it kind of balances out. So if I gain a pound or two, I can go back on the plan and then just, it'll just even itself back out. So I think I'm going to wait until the beginning of the year and start really trying to transition off of it. I decided like this week, I said I'm going to start trying to work some low carb things in here and there before the year is out, just to see how I do before I just go all the way in. It's like, okay, y'all, I'm out. So that's it. That is where we are at. I've had some questions, so I thought, you know what, this would be a great opportunity to just share with you guys what I've been doing. If you have any questions on anything weight loss related, just comment below. And if you have any questions on Optavia, I'll put the link to their website below. But if you have any specific questions, just comment below or shoot me a DM or whatever. I will be happy to answer. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.